Hello, my good people. So I'm going through my videos and I guess I'm picking up where I left off because uh, I guess the Most High have gave me clearance to record and post again. So the episodes of my whole story, um, man, I just watched the last episode, episode 6. Now the first 4 episodes are on Anthony Jackson hyphen V7C, and that page is going to be difficult to find because that's the page they don't want you to see. They don't want you to see the downloads that I was putting out in the shorts. I know they took a lot of the gang stalking that I caught people in, and a lot of videos that I posted of the corruption that they do. I know they took down because they blocked my phone from me logging into that account, so I couldn't log into that account anymore. But where I left off is I was leaving on episode 6. I was leaving the DFW, coming back to Arkansas, and so much more, so much had happened. That was March. I got down here in Arkansas March 2nd of 2025. Excuse me. And I was at my mom's house the first go around for 6 days because I could tell she didn't want me there. I didn't know what was going on. At that point, I just thought I was going to get ready to go through a divorce because I caught my wife doing voodoo over me. Black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever, you know. She was using magic over me, which is a no-no in spiritual world. But 6 days at my mom's house, where the last day she came home from work and I spoke to her and she didn't speak. So you never want to be in somebody's house that don't want you there. So I packed my stuff up, called my sister, and asked her, and she said, yeah, come on up. And she lived in Fayetteville. At this time, I had no idea what's going on. I had no idea of the involvement of who these people were that was taking pictures of me at my daughter's taekwondo class. They were following me, and those people were easy to pick up on. I felt their energy quickly. Down here in Russellville, it was a little bit different. They started using, well, before I left Texas, they started using regular folks. They started using regular folks once I got to Russellville for those 6 days. And when I got to Fayetteville, they used regular folks, man. They were using people, everyday people, because and I'm gonna call them the CIA agents in Texas. I had picked up on them. Then they started wearing glasses, like that. Like they didn't know what I was. They thought I was reading their eyes, but I could feel their energy, and they had bad intent for me. But I got gang stalked a lot. If you find the Anthony Jackson hyphen V7C page, you see I talk about it, and I had no clue of what was going on. And but they gang stalked me for a while. I was there almost a month until my intuition told me that my sister's boyfriend was throwed and he was working against me, and then I saw my sister working against me and my nephew. My nephew was grown, and I was taking him to Walmart, and this is when, I mean, you know, so he wouldn't have to walk or Uber or whatever. I'm there, I got a vehicle, and then they tried to start hitting me. It was like accidents popping up. Now the whole time I'm there that month, I'm taking him to work. He never put a seatbelt on. He would hook the seatbelt up and then sit down. Never did. And then when these so-called damn near accidents started happening, right before they started happening, he put his seatbelt on. He started wearing a seatbelt, something that I picked up on. During this time, my sister started taking all of my oregano oil and all the other oils that kept me safe from whatever they were dumping in the sky with these chemical trails. And then one day, that at the end of that